George Bridge doesn't get too nostalgic as he recollects the days when he unloaded furniture off trucks and worked on building sites for a living. Given he's only 23 years of age, it's too early to start connecting Bridge with the University of Lifeline, yet he still knows something about having to strain the back muscles and get his hands dirty to pay the rent and grocery bills. In the age of the modern rugby player, maybe that's not such a bad thing. Stories of promising rugby players being hothoused in the first XVs, followed by invites into rugby academies or to sign provincial contracts, are getting more prevalent as talent scouts tag and monitor athletes from a young age. Bridge didn't have a path cleared into the big time. Although the Crusaders wing possesses the talent to be just one 5-pointer shy of equaling Ben Lam's record of 16 Super Rugby tries, he took a punt to put himself in this position. A conversation with former Hurricanes loose forward Campbell Feather, who had coached Bridge in the Lindisfarne College first 15 in Hawke's Bay, resulted in the latter stationing himself in Christchurch rather than Dunedin. On the last day of school Feather asked me, "What are you up to next year?" Bridge had planned to attend Otago University to study sports science until Feather advised he had been contacted by former All Blacks and Crusaders midfielder Nathan Morga, who was working as the HSOB club's rugby development officer. Campbell said, "How do you think your footy is going to go down there, in Dunedin?" And it was when he asked if I would like to go to Christchurch and work for a year and give club footy a crack. I started off as a furniture mover at Allied Pickfords, and then I was building foundations as part of the Christchurch rebuild for a while. Those were the days. Asked if he missed having to fill his working week with physical labor, Bridge doesn't surprise with his reply, "Not at the moment, no," he laughed. Bridge, who hails from Gisborne, didn't get any love from age group selectors, and as a consequence making money as a rugby player wasn't considered a career option. "I thought the rugby dream was over. Going through high school, I was a bit of a battler. Even to move down here when I was 17 years old was a bit of a risk. In the big wide open world, I didn't have too much. I didn't make any rep teams in Hawke's Bay or anything, so I came down to Christchurch and just worked for a year and played club footy for high school old boys in the Colts team. That led to selection to him representing the Canterbury under-19s, the NZ under-20s team and Canterbury." Bridge made his Super Rugby debut for the Crusaders last year, scoring 12 tries in 18 appearances. Israel Dag and Sita Tamanavalu were preferred on the wings when the Crusaders upset the Lions 25-17 in the final in Johannesburg, with Bridge making an appearance as a substitute in the second half. This season Bridge has made 17 appearances, with a squad-high 1,360 minutes. The welcome news for the Crusaders is that his form has not tapered and he enters the final as a potential game-breaker. Getting his name into the Super Rugby database as the top try scorer would surely hold some appeal, although he was reluctant to say he was chasing the record. Listed at 95 kilograms, Bridge accepts he isn't among the biggest finishers in the competition, and rather than attempt to run over defenders, he often leaves his wing to hunt for the ball and provide charges over the advantage line. "Against the Kiwi teams last year I found it quite hard to get myself involved and whatnot. That was a big goal in the derby games, to get my hands on the ball and be involved. I have been pretty happy with the way it has gone this year. Even on the field I don't mind having a wee laugh or whatever. I have learned that over the last couple of years and found what is right for me. Some of the forwards get quite worked up because they have a lot of contact and stuff, but I have got to be switched on and make good decisions and stay clear-headed." Stuff promoted stories recommended by